I work to provide students with disabilities employment with Department of Revenue. Our first 5 employees were hired in 2014, and I'm pleased to say that the program has really taken off.
How are you today?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good.
For the last 6 months, I've had a privilege to work with Danny Jo Larson. She's always very excited, and we've even had a birthday party for her, and we provided her with a cubicle. So all the staff really loves her, and she's made even the cubicle her own with all the pictures. That really shows us that she is comfortable with us, and we love having her around.
Caitlin's first day, I came in and I saw this big sunshine balloon, and I walked over and it was on Caitlin's desk, and there was a bouquet of flowers, and one of her coworkers, Rosemarie, had brought those in for her, also made her nameplate and everything. And when Caitlin came in and saw those on her desk, she had the biggest smile. She took pictures of everything, the balloon, her name tag, the flowers, a little sign that was made for her to welcome her to her space. And she took photos so she could show them to her mom. It made her feel so welcome. And it just started her experience with us on such a positive note.
Rachel Tricosis works on a lot of administrative chores. I think that this is a win-win. The department is getting a very, very good employee, and Rachel is getting valuable work experience. This is helping her to grow and become a valuable and functional member of our society. I think it's wonderful. I don't see a disability. I just see a whole lot of unlimited potential in this young lady.
The lottery has been involved in this program since it was first introduced to the Department of Revenue. Steve Sonnenberg was the driver behind the lottery hiring students as employees at the warehouse. He worked with the organizers of the program to match students' skills with work functions that we had, and it has worked tremendously. It's been a great experience for us.
Trevor is really a fun, colorful guy. He enjoys working, and I think one thing I like people to know about is despite if you saw medical diagnosis such Trevor's blind or with hearing loss, you can have a medical diagnosis or you can have a disability and be very capable of working. And he enjoys working and enjoys contributing to his community.
You know, I think every one of us, sometime in our life, we needed somebody to give us a break. Somebody had to hire us for some job. And I think, you know, when we brought the students in, we didn't know. You know, we thought, well, okay, we'll find something for them to do. We rely on them. So when I go home at night, yeah, I feel good because they're working here. They're doing a good job. It worked out. I think when we first started them, we were a little more limited at what we thought they would do. They've grown. They do more today than I ever thought we'd ever have a student do.
This is a tremendous resource for getting people who have skills to share with the community and have their own personal gifts, like Valeria with her quirky sense of humor, to share and interact and help people understand that all people have something to contribute. And it takes someone like a job developer to watch a young person on the autism spectrum, say, and be able to see what their talents are, that they're maybe very good at data entry or working with numbers or retaining numbers in their head.
She likes to do things from beginning to end and persists. That's a great quality to have for a job.
We're not necessarily looking for an existing position for our students. We are looking to identify tasks, and often these are tasks that other people are maybe currently doing and don't find terribly challenging, or they're terribly time-consuming tasks. And if we can teach our students to do some of those tasks, that's going to free up other people in the workplace to do other activities. And I think often when people think about diversity, people with disabilities don't immediately come to mind. I think people think about ethnic or racial diversity. And the gifts that people with disabilities can bring in terms of creating a more diverse and inclusive and compassionate workplace have become very evident to me as I've done this over the years.
Grant's been with us now for a little over a year and a half. He's been through 2 tax seasons with us. It's been a very positive experience both for Grant and my staff, I believe, and myself. It's been very enlightening to see somebody who's really happy and proud to come to work every day. It makes us kind of feel better about what we're doing, and I think it's really improved the whole attitude of our staff, just having Grant around.
This experience has really helped him socially by meeting new people, talking to new people, understanding how to do that in a work setting, you know, the social mores that you're supposed to use at work. It's really helped him personally. He's really grown a lot in the last 2 years, you know, and he's now telling Dad and Mom, I'm bored at home, Dad. He wants to get the heck out of the house, you know, so it's really opened up his world.
Working provides the routine, it provides a paycheck, it provides a sense of worth. You know, the same things that we get out of working, they need too. Just because they have a developmental disability doesn't mean that they still can't be a hardworking member of society.
The employees, while they're looking for work experience, the benefit to employers is that there's also a financial supplement that comes from Division of Vocational Rehabilitation to help pay for the wages, which is essentially on-the-job training for the employees that come to work for those employers. In addition to the practical benefits is the camaraderie. Just like every other employee, they become part of the team.
I think when they go home at the end of the day, they feel good because they've accomplished something. And I think we feel good because they're here.
It's what life is about, I think, really, you know, all of us helping each other. It's kind of like we're there to support each other and help each other develop and have a good life.
When Caitlin starts, I have 3 or 4 people at my door going, can she come help me today? Can she come help me? We will actually find a lot to keep her busy.
TeamWorks makes DOR stronger as a community, inclusiveness, positive work environment, and productivity most of all.
At the Department of Revenue, we pride ourselves on our workplace diversity. The TeamWorks program is a reflection of that pride. TeamWorks is a partnership with the disabled community, which is supported by the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation. I've watched the program grow, and I really appreciate the value it's added to our workplace. You're likely to be seeing more TeamWorks employees in the future, and we hope you'll welcome them as we have. If you think a TeamWorks employee could add value to your work unit, please contact your supervisor.